Dcon glue and label remover for some serious decal removal, including glue residue on windows, glass and on paint. Behind me you see Chris's Volkswagen van, and on the back of the Volkswagen van you see this old CC24 decal, which we're going to replace with a new one. Since the back of the van is quite dirty and I like to work on a clean surface, first I'm going to spray on a little bit of diluted 1:15 Eco Orange waterless wash. Let it soak in a little bit. Fold my workhorse microfiber towel in a 4-fold. Give it a wipe in an S pattern, and as we can see there's quite some dirt on it. Since it's that dirty, I'm going to repeat if needed, so I'm give it a couple of mists extra. So there's more ways than one to remove this old decal from the back shield window. I'm gonna explain to you two. One is cold and one is the hot method. I'm gonna start with the cold method to see how that goes when we release the vinyl from the decal behind me. And afterwards we're gonna do the hot method, and then we can compare them to see what brings the best results. Start pulling apart with my nail, but it's quite a time-consuming job. But you will see that it will work a little bit. We also have these scrapers. This one is from Stanley. But we put it in the Dcon mini plastic scrapers in the top end, so not the steel one or the stainless one. So that works a little bit better. And I choose the plastic version because they don't scratch. You might recognize that decal removal is quite a hard topic, and hopefully on the top end, when we're gonna heat it up, it will be life-changingly better. So that was one half. Respect if you do this for a living. Here I've got a Steinel heat gun. You heat up the surface. Now let's give it a go. Make sure not to touch the heat gun's front end. So this goes way better. If you're lucky on a certain day and the sun shines very bright, then it also helps to put the vehicle an hour in the sun. Cold method, a lot of glue rests here. Warm method, a little bit of glue rests here, where the small sized letters were. But on the larger parts, hardly any glue rests here. So let's move on, release this masking tape. And then spray on a little bit of Dcon glue and label remover. Let it soak in for approximately 60 seconds so it can emulsify the glue rests. I just recommend use a clean workhorse microfiber towel. Give it a 4-fold and just wipe it in one direction. And glue rests don't match up anymore with the upcoming laundry. So after use, throw away your towel. Make sure they don't interfere with the laundry, with the other towels and applicators you're gonna use. If there's a lot of glue rests, I always would recommend the wheel wedge. Yes, it's a wheel kind of washing mat, but there's a mesh side, which is a little bit rougher than the normal microfiber side. And with the mesh side, you can scrub more easily. So if you got a lot of glue rests, take them off with the mesh side from the glue wedge, and then you're gonna scrub it clean over the mid slide in your rinsing bucket. That's pretty much how it works. But also here, there will be glue rests in the fabric of the mesh side as well, so you cannot reuse them afterwards anymore. So you need to calculate it in the job and then make a new one for the next section. So I'm gonna wipe it down in one section like this. It worked pretty good. My experience, it always works the best when you work with warm or lukewarm water. Fold it to a clean section. So in this case, we can see that the Dcon glue and label remover really works good. Not any glue rests on the back shield window anymore. It's completely slick. How would this work on painted surfaces? Let's find out. So first I'm gonna heat it up. Using my Dcon mini scrapers. Spray on the Dcon glue and label remover and let it cure for, let's say, 60 seconds. So here we see some fading. We see BNHF, Gijs Bonhoff. Thank you very much again. So there's some color difference between the area that had a sticker on it and didn't have it. So we call that fading. And then we're gonna try to get off of that fading. So we're gonna use some Dcon vanilla cream wax for that and see how that goes. I'm gonna shake the vanilla cream wax before use. I'm gonna apply only one small drop because it's only a small section. Not bad. So it's not scratch and swirl free yet, but the fading is gone. Decon glue and label remover. The name already says it all. We used it on the window of Chris's fan. We used it here on a painted surface, and in both cases it worked wonders. Very important is to let it cure up to 60 seconds and to wipe it down with a wet, worn out microfiber towel. And again, do not reuse that towel anymore. Throw it away in the trash bin, get a new one for the next application. Hope you like this video. See you guys and girls in the next one. Bye bye.